NASDAQ 100 started the week with a little drop, achieved 10,840, which was a precisely strong support. I told you last week also below 11,000. Yes, it may achieve 10,920 and 10,840 levels. Precisely, it reversed from the same levels and achieved 11,500. In fact, breached 11,500 and in fact failed to breach 11,650. Traded with a drop, and what a strong drop towards the end of the week. You can see that was a breakout candle, and it has achieved again close to 11,000. All the gains erased. Now what can be expected next week? Whether it is going to continue in this bullish channel or we can see a breakout again and it is going to crash. We will see with the help of charts and indicators what should be our strategy, how to make profit trading NASDAQ 100 next week. We will see, and towards the end I will give you that strategy. So do watch till the end and do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Missing to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. Also do press the bell icon as I share my daily update on NASDAQ 100. Twice a day I update these analysis and twice a day I share the trading level, one with the Asia session, one with the US session. So do not miss to press the bell icon. Let's start. On the daily charts you can see already it has achieved lower lows. You can see here 10,840, and this time the pivot is here at 10,250 to 75 level. With the pivot at 275, higher highs have been seen and lower lows are already seen. Now it is trading below this zone, which is the equilibrium, now looking downwards. Possibly next week if you see it trading below 10,950, rather I will say 10,920, then definitely we can expect it to achieve further lows, and then we can expect that it is heading till towards 10,710, 10,620 and 10,500 levels. 10,500 is now going to be a major support zone. So this is one observation on just the daily charts. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts too. On the 4-hour charts, achieving the bottom here, a rise or a rally, retracement, higher highs, then a sharp drop. But look at the charts here. If you just connect the dots here, you will find this is very well connected, as also it has breached the previous resistance. We can see on multiple time frames, 4-hour charts, you can find 11,500 as a very strong resistance. It traded above these levels, certainly it is, and displayed that there is little bullish. Also you can see that this was the change in slope. So previously it consolidated here, then traded with a little drop, and now it is skewed slightly on the upside. Hence if you see it trading below 10,950 next week, certainly you can take a short position, then expect 10,920, 10,840, and breaching this, certainly you can expect it to achieve 10,710, 10,500 levels, which is going to be the next support zone. Below 10,500 further strong bearishness can be expected. On the upside you have to watch out for 3 levels: 11,300, very important resistance, 11,400 the next, and then 11,500. This zone, rather I will say till 11,300 and 600, very strong resistance lies there. Only sustaining above this zone you can expect that NASDAQ 100 has reversed and it is going to trade bullish from there. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts out there. On the weekly charts, higher highs, lower lows, and the equilibrium again at 11,300. You have to be careful of this number. Also remember 3 red candles and diminishing body size, and this time in fact the body size is smaller, but it is green. That one should remember. So yes, it can try to open in up. If it tries to trade and remain bullish, you can expect that we may see it rising again and continuing with the bullish momentum. Any breach below this zone at 10,950, 10,920, certainly you can expect that another round of red candle can be seen, and 10,500 cannot be denied. That is the first support zone. Below 10,500 further bearishness can be expected. Remember, next week is going to be lot much of data coming in from US, which is first the Fed minutes, then the PPI, and then the CPI data. Remember, it can bring more volatility to markets. Those who are safe traders should not try to sail the wild seas. You have to stay at shores, and yes, those who want to jump in must trade with a strict stop loss. Remember these two things: must trade with a strict stop loss or a trailing stop loss, because it is going to be volatile with the data. So this is one observation. Also on the weekly charts, I have told you several times, I have analyzed and I have shared it earlier in my previous analysis. Once it draws below this zone, NASDAQ 100 has a lot much downside to it, which is yet pending, which is yet to be seen, which is 9,600, 9,000 levels. And this week will decide which direction it wants to take. A break now should be a very sharp break, might take it further downside. Now let's have a look at the monthly candle. Now on the monthly charts, see these two candles, a wick and a smaller body, a wick and a larger body. Now look at here, it has already formed a wick, and yes, remember, a third red candle can be expected, which is always my theory, that always in such situation, or maximum times in such situation where we have seen lower lows and a flat bottom, we can expect a third red candle. Already the wick is formed for the month. Yes, it can take a U-turn from here. It can continue with the bearish momentum trading below 10,900. You can expect that this month also we may see a further sharper drop. We can expect it to drop sharply. 10,500, 9,800, 9,600, 9,500 itself can be achieved this month itself. Now let me show you something interesting. See this, almost close to 13,000 and 12,000. You can find out 300 levels, 700 points of wick. So this is 700, this is 800, a smaller body, bigger body, and now the wick size you can see here, almost you will find 650 to 950, 700 points of wick here too. Now the wick size is same, at least the body size has to be almost of similar size, which you can see it was of almost 1200 points. So if you count it from here, you can expect that if it continues to drop, we may see 10,000 and 9,800 levels in the month of October. Be careful there. We can expect a third red candle which might try to take it or bring it till towards 9,800, 9,600, and below levels are also possible. So yes, it can still turn on the downside. Be careful there. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicator suggest? Whether the indicators are supporting our theory or analysis and or are contradictory to this. Now look at the 4-hour charts and you will find this is trading outside the Bollinger Bands. See, the next day when the candle starts, definitely the bands would have been expanded, but yes, it can try to reverse a little on the upside. You have to be careful on the shorts there. At the same time, look at the resistance zone at 11,400, 450. So this zone till 300 to 500 and rather till 600, there is a stronger resistance available for NASDAQ 100. Look extremely bearish and divergent on the 4-hour charts. Possibility exists that it may start to converge. Stochastic is extremely over, hence it may bounce back. But look, see, when it was overbought, it sustained for a while. When it is oversold, yes, why can't it sustain for a while? It can. It means that it can show you a stronger bearish move also. Be careful. Look at the MACD. It has again come back to the sell side. The high, the peak has been seen. It is divergent. It has a potential for it to further increase the height and then try to consolidate and converge. RSI is near to bottom. And if you look at the daily charts, now look at the daily charts here. On the daily charts, it tried to sustain above the 20 period moving average, now situated at around 11,500, failing to do so. Now again trading with a drop. So 11,500 certainly is now going to be the stronger resistance. And as I told, 300, 400, 500 and 600. Now in between these 300 points, there is a resistance at every 100 points. You have to be cautious. Even if it tries to bounce back, it may get a resistance first and foremost, very strong resistance at 11,300, then at 11,500, and then beyond that it will fly for 11,650. Now also note this, that this 20 and 100 period moving average is continuously diverging, and also there is a potential crossover between the 50 and 100 period moving average, indicating near term bearishness. Look at the crossover again on the sell side for Nasdaq 100. After a long, it has crossed for a bullish move. Now it is again trying to diverge and act bearish. Stochastic was over and now looking downwards. Possibly it may try to again enter into the bearish territory. See the beauty when the markets are bearish. Longer bearish journey, a reversal, sharp reversal, and then a sharp drop. Again a longer bearish journey, sharp reversal, and then possibly a sharp drop, and then a longer bearish journey. This is a clear-cut signs of a bear market when you can see that the bearishness stays for a while the bullish candle failed to sustain. Now look at the MACD. This is trying to converge and cross over for a bearish move. RSI 2 is looking downwards. Likewise, if you see the weekly charts, on the weekly charts you will observe that there is a resistance there on the upside at 12,200, 12,300 zone, which is far away. Also, the Nasdaq 100 is trading below the 20, 50 and 100 weeks average, indicating for last 2 years the trading average for Nasdaq 100 was close to 14,000. For last 5 months the trading average was 12,000. Now it has dropped sharply and it is still diverging, indicating more bearishness. The directional movement on the weekly charts is anyways divergent and bearish. The stochastic on the weekly charts is over. Now this indication along with the weekly charts, which is closed in green, indicates or suggests that if it tries to trade on the upside, yes, possibility exists that it may try to rise a little. Yes, you can buy at 11,100, expect 11,180, 250, 300, and then beyond that 400, 500, 600 is I have told. Yes, if it trades above 11,100, certainly you can remain bullish on Nasdaq 100. Also, look at the MACD. The MACD on the weekly charts has crossed over. This is divergent and this is bearish. Yes, there is a little with this. Yeah, see the MACD. The MACD has crossed over. This is divergent and bearish. This is just 2 candles away. Possibly a third can be expected, which can continue to trade in this bearish zone or continue with the bearish momentum. RSI trading flat and it is trading near to the bottom. On the monthly charts, as we have seen, probability of a reversal exists. Yes, see the downside, it is already at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Even if it tries to drop, it can extend it or stretch it still towards 10,000, 9,800 levels. The directional movement on monthly charts is anyways divergent and bearish. The stochastic was oversold and again trying to enter into oversold zone. It is looking downwards. Probably this candle may again try to take it further down. The MACD is divergent and bearish. It is seeing the highs. A probability of a conversion or at least couple of candles on the same height can be expected, and then later on it may try to converge. RSI is trading flat and near to bottom. After months of trading into overbought territory, it has come down and now trading at a comfortable zone. So let's see if it can sustain this or it may show you a bounce back. So we've seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Now let me give you the trading levels and strategy for next. First, let's talk about the levels to buy here. Yes, you can buy here at 11,080 itself. Then you can expect 11,180, the next resistance zone, and then 11,250. Be careful of this levels at 11,250. That is the first and strong resistance zone. And beyond that, we can see 11,300. As I told you, it is talking in terms of hundreds only till 11,600, 11,500. Then 11,640, and if it breaks this, you can certainly expect that it is looking forward to 11,710, 11,840, and then 11,970. Beyond that, you can expect it to breach past 12K level, sustain the bullish momentum. However, you must note first at 11,180, 11,250, stronger resistance, very strong 11,300, then 11,500, very strong resistance levels. Hence, it can reverse any point of time from any of these levels and try to show you lower highs from the previous week, however higher lows from the last week. So you have to be cautious there till 11,500. Only sustaining beyond 11,500 and 600 zone, it can try to act more bullish. Now on the downside, where you should take a sell entry. So yes, you can sell at 10,950 levels. Below that also, rather I will say 10,970 itself you can sell, take a short entry, but then expect 10,920 first support and then 10,840 the next support. Yes, if it breaches 10,840, you can expect that this is going to continue with slight bearishness and then 10,710 will come into picture. Below that 10,600 will be seen and then I will look forward to 10,500. Good support here. If it breaks this, it will call for more bearishness. 10,200, 9,800. Now this is applicable for the whole month. Don't expect that it is going to cover this up in a single week. It may take time, but yes, I am giving you the levels that if it trades below 10,700, 10,500, certainly more bearishness can be expected in the coming weeks. Also, it can show you a little retracement, but overall it will trade bearish till the time it trades below 11,000 levels. So yes, you can trade accordingly, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you can join my mentorship batch, 16th batch, starting on 7th of October. The strategies which are well defined, well designed after years of experience of continuously watching the candlesticks and playing with candlesticks. Definitely these strategies will help you become a profitable and proficient trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can join my signals group, whereby just trading as per the signals you can profit. Also, you can become a patron and just support the effort which I am putting here on YouTube day in day out for you all. So reach out to me. All the links are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.